A smoky cloud trailed behind us through the open door, but as soon as it dissipated, the air cleared. Confused, I rushed back into our kitchen and could not believe my eyes. The fire had completely extinguished itself, leaving no damage. The stovetop looked wet and messy from my failed attempt to douse the flames, but the counters were not even singed. Lingering wisps of smoke rose, but it was as if the fire had never happened. The science geek in me analyzed what I had just experienced. I concluded that opening our front door had sent a burst of air into the kitchen that basically smothered the fire with too much oxygen. Or perhaps the counters were indeed heat-resistant, leaving the flames with no fuel. I even wondered if my pan full of water had worked after all. The spirit-led believer that I am, however, knew better. One of those explanations might describe what happened, but the truth hit me as I recalled a couple of messages I had received in the previous 24 hours. The night before, I had received a text message from one of my friends I hadn't talked with in a while. "Pastor Sam, for whatever reason, I am praying for a supernatural hedge of protection." I thanked him, and we made a plan to catch up. And that very morning, I had received another text from a different friend. "Sam, I'm praying for protection right now. God's going before you. Everything's going to be fine." At the time, I was grateful for these messages and encouraged by my friend's prayers of protection. But standing there in our kitchen, I had no doubt the Holy Spirit had compelled these friends to lift me up, pray for my safety, and communicate their concern. Because one moment the oven had been overflowing with fire and smoke like a mini Vesuvius, and the next, it was mysteriously extinguished. I prayed a prayer of gratitude and thanksgiving, smiling at the knowledge that what the Spirit foretold, God fulfilled.